Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel Technology Incredible. Today we will solve problem number 871 from the Leetcode, that is minimum number of refueling stops. So this is a hard level problem and a good problem to practice. Let's check out the problem. There is a car that travels from a starting position to a destination uh, which is target miles east of the starting position. It simply means that we have to travel this much miles target miles to reach the destination position. So we are traveling by car, so we need fuel also. So there are gas stations available along the way. The gas stations are represented as an array stations. Okay, this is one of the input we have been given, where stations of I, this value of the array is also an array which contains two values. First is the position at which the gas station located, and the second how much fuel that station contains. Okay, they said that indicates that the ith gas station is position miles east of the starting position. This much miles from the starting position this gas station is located, and it has this much liters of fuel. Okay, so the car starts with an infinite tank of gas which initially has a start fuel. We can store infinite amount of gas in a car, but it has a start fuel liters of the fuel in it. The tank has this much fuel. Initially it uses 1 liter of gas per mile. So for traveling 1 mile we need 1 liter of gas. When the car reaches gas station, it may stop and refuel. If any gas stations came in between a path, then we can stop and refuel. Okay, a car. Transferring all the gas from the station into the car. We have to retain minimum number of refueling stops. Okay, we have to make minimum stop in between reaching traveling from starting position to the destination. We have to make the stops minimum, okay, for the refueling. If it cannot reach the destination, then simply we have to return -1. This is the case in, let's see this example in which the target is 100. We have 1 liter of fuel in the starting, and the first gas station is at 10 miles away from a starting position, but we have only 1 liter of fuel, and we know that we can travel only 1 mile with this 1 liter. Okay, we need 1 liter of fuel per mile to travel, but the gas station is 10 miles away, so we can't reach there, and we can't even we have also not reached the destination, which is 100 miles away. So if we can't reach a destination, then we will return the -1. And if we can reach using the gas stations or the start fuel, then we have to return then how much minimum stop, how many minimum stops we can make so that we reach the destination. Let's see from the example. So in this example, a target value is 100, that is we have to travel 100 miles. We have 10 liters of fuel in the starting, and there are 4 gas stations on the way. Okay, first is at 10th mile, second is at 20th mile, 30th mile, and then 60th mile. So with the starting fuel 10th mile, we will initialize a variable max reach. Okay. Now with the we are starting from the 0th value and we have to reach 100. That is a target. Okay. So with the start fuel, how much miles we can go, because we have 10 liters of fuel. So we will travel 10 miles. So maximum reach with the start fuel will become 10. Okay. Now second, till the 10th mile we don't have any gas station in between. We have first a station at the 10th mile here. Okay, so at this point if we refill our tank, then how much miles more we can go, how much reach is increased by refueling is 60. That is, now our reach has become 70. We can reach maximum 70 miles by refueling at the first gas station. But still our target is 100 and we have reached only till 70. So we have to reach 30 more miles. So we need to refuel more. So our count, we have refueled once. So our count becomes 1. Okay, one time we have refueled our car. Now second, we have three options. Because this 20th is also in between 10 to 70. This 30th mile is also between 10 to 70. 20 somewhere here, 30 somewhere here, or 60 somewhere here. Okay. So we have three options. So now what we can do, we have to retain the minimum number. We have to make a stops minimum. Okay. With the minimum stop, we have to reach a target, a destination. Okay, position. Now what we will do? What we will do, between this 10 to 70th mile, how many gas stations we have and how much fuel we can fill. Okay, from the 20th mile, um, this gas station we can add 30. Okay, 30 liters of fuel. From this we can add 30 liters of fuel, and from the 60th mile, okay, till now, till 17 mile we can reach from this, from the fuel added at the 10th mile, but we have to travel this much more. Okay, but we have not yet reached there. So, and from the 60th mile gas station, how much fuel we can add? We can add 40. So what we will do here is we will make this a priority queue in which the values are stored in the sorted order. Okay, so this is 40. So we will add it. Okay, so first what we will do? 40 is here, 30 is here, and 30 is here. This is sorted. This is priority queue. This is sorted. Okay. So what we will do? If we add 40, then how much reach is increased? 110. Okay. If we have added 30, how much reach is increased? 100. This is also valid. This is also valid. If a target is 100, but what if a target is 110? Then we have to, this will be the optimum answer, because if we add at this 10th location and then 30th mile, and then again we have to add at 60th or 20th mile. Okay, so that will be not optimum. If we add at 10 and 60th mile, that is 60 plus 40, 100, and initially we have 10, so a total miles will become 110. Okay, that's how we have implemented it. Let's see the code. You will understand it better in the code. So I have written the code in Python. This is the corner case in which we reach the target. Okay, we reach the destination without fuel. Okay, if a target is equals to the starting fuel. Okay, we have to travel 10 miles and we have 10 liters of fuel. So we have sufficient amount of fuel. Okay, so we can reach our destination without refueling. So we will return 0 in this case. Or if a target is less than start fuel. So if we have to reach only 5 miles, a target is 5, but we have 10 liters of fuel. A fuel, we have extra fuel, so we don't need to refuel. So in that case also we have written 0. That is, we don't need to refuel. We don't need to stop to refuel. Okay, in between. If this is not the case, then we will define this max reach variable, which is initialized with the start fuel value. Okay, here I have initialized it with 10. Okay, now this priority queue, I have created a priority queue as list. Now count variable I have initialized. This is the how many stops I have taken. Okay, so for first time I have added 60 liters of fuel. Then next time I have added this 40 liters of fuel. So at the end I can reach up to 100. Now how then a variable I have initialized is index, which is initialized by 0. Now I am looping till max reach is less than a target. That is this this much miles we can reach. Okay, if this much miles we can reach is less than target, then we will continue a loop. Then again, while this index is less than length of stations, that is how much stations we have. If we don't have sufficient stations, we don't have sufficient gas stations, then how can we refill? How can we where we will stop? So we should have sufficient amount of gas stations also. So we have to loop until our index is less than the number of stations. And the station what we will check stations at index of 0. Okay, till this, because our max reach here becomes 70, so till the position less than 70 we will iterate till this. If our max reach is 50 in one case, okay, then how much in this much only we will iterate. Okay, if our max reach is position less than 50. Okay, we can't reach here, so how can we fill it here there? Okay, so this condition I have checked. Then if it is satisfied, then I will simply append my value at this station, the value of fuel, how much liters of fuel I can fill in the list. Okay, now what I have do, I have incremented the value of this index by 1. Now after iterating all the stations, okay, after iterating all the stations, what I have checked is my list. I have inserted the liters of fuel in the list. So if my priority queue is empty or not, if it is empty, then simply I will written I don't have sufficient stations in the range in my route, so I will written -1, that I can't reach the destination. Now but if we have some stations, then what we will do, we will first sort it, because we need the maximum fuel first. We will fill the maximum fuel first and increment the count. Now that's why I have sorted this list. Now what I have done, I have added that the highest amount of fuel in this, that is here 40. So I have popped out from the list. Okay, that value is popped out and added in the max reach. Now what I have done, incremented my count value by 1, because I have added the fuel in my car. So I have passed from stopped at one gas station. I have stopped at one gas station, so I have increased my count by 1. Likewise, till I will continue this loop till my max reach value is less than target. When my max reach, that is if I can reach in my current amount of fuel to the target, or if it is greater than max, if max reach becomes greater than or equals to the target value, then I will simply return the count value. I will come out of the loop. Okay, so I have submitted the solution, and let's say I I submitted, and it has passed all the cases, so it is accepted. Okay, thank you.